Now, I ended the last review with a threat for Amara La Negra. Let's see how that all turned out. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I'm going up on my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop Miami. This is the 12th episode, which is actually the part 2 of the reunion. And as I said, I started the last, I finished the last review with a threat for Amara La Negra, because it was that we were going down this road where Young Hollywood was leading us to believe that him and Amara had done bumped uglies. And I said, now, Amara, bitch, if you done laid up with this boy and we done did all this hating on him the whole season and all that, and this is what's going on, I'm going to drag your ass. And I meant that. I meant that, and I came here today, and I'm ready to drag her. Okay? But we sat down, and we figured out Amara cleared herself right in the beginning. She never slept with Young Hollywood. He was doing that, being smart, talking this whole thing of, did you not bring bedding to my house and this, that, thing, and the other? And then she said, you know what? Don't do that, because you get ready to sound real bad on camera and what you're trying to do. What ended up happening, the studio's across the street from his house. She lives far. He told her she could stay over, because she had worked real late one night at the studio. Went on over. She said she went on over to his house. He gave her the bed. He had a blow-up mattress. The blow-up mattress and whatnot had no linens and all that. So as a gift after the fact, she ended up bringing him a gift package of linens and things. And she made it very clear, being as though I seen you had nothing in your house, you raggedy motherfucker. I actually did buy you some things for your house. I did that out of kindness because you were kind to me. And now you're going to sit up here and try to make people think that you done fucked me. That was really out of order. And he's a jerk. He's a jerk. He's a jerk, as he's always been throughout the whole season. Next thing we know, Juju enters the argument, and Juju's talking about the whole colorism thing. She really got a chance to say some things and really bring it to light. She did. And then we found out that Young Hollywood was actually even selling shirts that was mocking Afro-Latinas on his website. Fuck him. He is absolutely ridiculous. Little funny-looking racist bastard. He's a hot-ass mess. A hot-ass mess. And one thing that I hadn't actually talked about in the last one, that goddamn Juju, of all of them for the night, as far as I was concerned, Juju was the best dressed across the board. That bitch looked fucking gorgeous. Everything. Hair, makeup, dress, all of it. Juju was so goddamn snatched together. But yeah, Juju wasn't going for the shit. We went through all of it. She got out what she had to say about the colorism situation. Amara was still pleading her case about it and all of that. But Juju brought a lot of light to it. She really did put the Latin community out there and said, listen. Because he ended up saying, oh, well, whatever. He gets up and walks out. And she was like, that's not shocking. This is actually how a lot of the Latin community, they feel like he feel. It's a big dark versus light versus thing, that whole thing. And he walked off. I was like, well, fuck him. And don't nobody need to see him no more. He's a jerk. He's a jerk. And I hope everybody gets to see exactly who he is. And I hope it hits you in your pocket and fucks up your money, you clown. Anyway, moving on. So then we go right on over into Veronica. Being as if we're talking about all this colorism. And this whole thing about her with all this nigga shit that she does. And they basically swept it under the table, which kind of really got on my nerves. Trina, Oh, well, it don't bother me. And this one, they were all, it doesn't bother me. It just is what it is. This, that, and the other. And they really just swept the shit under the rug. So now it's okay for Veronica to say nigga. So y'all might as well not argue no more. And then she sat there and Nina asked her, well, how do you identify culturally? And that bitch said, I'm black. I'm black. Okay, so now this is going to be cute for me. This is what I want to see. Since you're black, Veronica Vega, now that you sat on this platform, this national platform, and you said that you're black, you're no different than Amara La Negra and all of that. You're black, okay? I want to see how that goes for you in the industry. So I'm going to be watching you, bitch. We're going to see how close you become to being the next Celia Cruz with your black ass. I can't wait to see. I said, we're going to see. I think that you're getting ready to get a real live version of what it really is to be black, since you done sat up here and you went ahead and claimed it. You black with all your crystal blonde hair and all that. Okay, girl, we're going to see. I'm sure people are going to give you a taste of what it's like to be black. I think you're going to have a crash course in what it's like to be a black woman. Good luck. Moving on. Okay. Prince and Liz and Michelle Pooch and Shay and Gabby. That whole thing was a mess. A whole big old mess. You know what? Liz is not built for this reality TV game. Not at all. She really got hurt in this situation. That was real. Prince did her. He just screwed Gabby. They actually have footage that they didn't show of him all with her in his lap and rubbing all on her ass and kissing her in her mouth and all that. Liz rushed off stage and all this. And then I have to give it to Lil Ugly, because Lil Ugly stepped in, and she is pretty much a good friend of Liz. She went back to her backstage and got Liz and told Liz, do not leave just like this. Don't be like I was. Don't get upset, run off stage, and never actually get to say what you want to say, and then be stuck like I was with the whole Scrappy situation. She told her, I got your back. It's cool. You're not by yourself. I got you. They went out hand in hand. She took her back out there. She got her back. Told her, she, Liz is okay. Liz sat right up there, and she told Prince, listen, it is what it is. I don't know if this was all for show for you or whatever it was, but you really hurt my feelings. And from this point on, you are dead to me. And I think that really hurt Prince's feelings, because he has some feelings. He does. He has some feelings because he's soft. And he was hurt by the fact that Liz was hurt and that she hadn't seen the footage. And he thought that the footage had just kind of went away. Child, nothing goes away with Mona. So you let it be a lesson to you. Nothing goes away. We just hold it for later. And he was done. He's like, there's nothing I can do to try to fix it. I can't fix it. And Baby Blue was just being a jerk the whole time, laughing at Liz. We'll say, oh, Liz, don't run away, baby. I said, he's stupid. But that was that. Yeah, Prince, you screwed up. You screwed up bad. And the whole thing with Gabby, he was like, wow, Gabby, I can't believe you like flipped on me with them. That was like so jab. And Baby Blue gave Gabby the blues and let her know she wasn't nothing but a groupie. I was glad about that, though, because I've said to y'all from the first time that I seen her this whole season that bitch wasn't nothing but a goddamn gold digger, and I wasn't here for her at all with her raggedy. Then I looked at her. That bitch got a blockhead. Her blockhead ass. And who told you to put a part down the middle of your head knowing that your head looked like a Rubik's Cube? Bitch, if you don't get your ass out of here. She's horrible. Stay your ass over there in Jamaica, you old money-grubbing whore. Ooh, I couldn't with her. Now, this is the other thing I have to say. You know, Miami Tip and Prince are friends. And Miami Tip, she was like so all into it. She's like, oh, Liz, you know, this, that, that. Oh, they're my friends. Liz, stay away from Miami Tip. You hear me? Stay away from her, because you're in a vulnerable place. And that Miami Tip is not to be trusted. You mess around, she being your friend, she's going to lick you when you ain't looking. Now you better stay the hell away from Miami Tip, honey. Word to the wise. Moving on. Okay. Now, this was the other part. Now, I didn't care for this at all. Lil Ugly. Now, you done jumped over there and yanked Joy's goddamn brains out, and I was here for it. I kind of laughed. I thought it was funny because Joy, Joy was being shady with telling on her to Scrappy. She was being shady. She knew what she was doing, and it was what it was. And see, I'm not from Miami, so I don't really give a fuck about Trick, Trina, Joy, and none of how bad they supposed to be. Joy was being shady. Shay jumped on the table and yanked Joy's motherfucking brains out. Fuck Joy. Joy ain't important. She yanks the shit out of her. Yanked the shit out of her. And they literally bullied Shay into apologizing to this bitch Joy. And the bitch didn't even accept the apology. Bullied her. With the help of Baby Blue. I wasn't here for that shit at all. When Bobby Light jumped in and said, I can't believe you put your hands on Joy. Yeah, I put my hands on Joy. Fuck Joy. Fuck Joy. And being as though you bring it up, fuck you. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody making me apologize to no bitch that I done laid hands on. I hit you, bitch. And if you don't shut up, I'll hit you again. And he's like, oh, well, and they're going back and forth, and she's like, well, whatever, this, that, and the other. And Shay was cool at first, like standing her ground, like, whatever, bitch, it's whatever. Joy was over there talking Cash Money shit. And then Trina had something to say, oh, you put her hands on her, and this, that, and the other. Fuck you, Trina. Fuck you. Get a storyline, bitch. Then Trick's just sitting there. Trick ain't say nothing. But then when Baby Blue jumps in there, because see, Shay wasn't backing down. And Baby Blue jumped in there and going to say, well, no, come on now. This is Trick and Trina and Joy. You're not from Miami. Just apologize. Excuse me? Fuck the three of them. Fuck the three of them. Ain't none of them the mayor of Miami. Fuck them. But whatever. They bullied her into apologizing. And that bitch sat right there and was like, girl, whatever. So all of that, you end up looking foolish on TV, apologizing to a bitch, kissing a bitch's ass, and basically they're going to still bully you. They're going to bully you. They're going to jump on you and do whatever it is they choose to do to you going forward. Because I promise you, if we come back to season 2, Joy and them is going to be picking at Shay. So what did that solve? Bitch, you did better stand your ground and tell Joy to French kiss your motherfucking ass. Fuck them. I didn't like that at all. That really bothered me. Didn't like it. I don't like no fucking bullying. Fuck Joy. Bitch was wrong. She was wrong and she got yanked. And just because she Trick's wife don't make her... Somebody jank his ass too. He all sick as shit. Ain't nobody think about Trick's ass. Anyway, moving on. Gunplay and Kiara. I ain't gonna spend a whole lot of time on them. They good. He done went to I was going to say to the repo. Lord mercy. He went to the rehab and got himself together. He cool. But now he still got to watch because Kiara and Miami Tip, they playing this game of, oh, we ain't telling y'all what we did, child. Y'all done sucked each other's pussy. That's what y'all did. Gunplay wasn't included. So you better watch. You better watch. Anyway, moving on. When they start doing that, honey, when they start sucking each other's pussy and you ain't a part of it, guess where you end up? On the outside looking in, honey, with your tongue dry. Moving on. JoJo and her parents. How embarrassing was this shit? That was a mess. Their whole thing was a mess, but I think it was really done for TV because any man of that descent who goes through this kind of thing like her dad did and the way he cut her off and all that, they ain't getting on TV and set up on a reality show and give up the business like that. They're not. So this is just for TV, so I ain't going to put too much into that. But just for the sake of the show, I'll say it's a good thing that JoJo's going to make her own way and not let her daddy buy her off. She sat with her mother and made sure her mother got what she needed. But that was just a whole mess. But that wasn't nothing but done for Mona. They told Mona told them thank you, and they did that. Last things last. Amara La Negra. I started the season off loving Amara, and I'm ending the season loving Amara. Her performance was flawless. Her outfit was gorgeous, and I lived. She closed out the season in a way. of the performances that I've seen on all of the Love and Hip Hops the whole time I've been watching, this is the best performance that I've actually seen on any of them. She did the shit. She turned it out. I was mad that they only showed her. They showed her really briefly with the skirt part off, and you just seen her from the back, so you didn't get to see the full bodysuit in the front. But yeah, it was gorgeous. It was absolutely gorgeous. Her and all that lemon yellow. I said, "But you better let them have it." Bitch. I'm so glad that you didn't make me have to cuss you out tomorrow because I really like you, girl. Anyway, we'll catch you next season, boo. All right, y'all. Later.